Hey gang, hey! So it's your favorite press-on nail boss. So I have a set right now that I'm doing for a customer. It is a French manicure set, and yeah. So we're getting right on into it. I'm buffing and prepping my nails right now, and I have so much fun doing this, guys. I really do. So I'm just making sure I'm taking off that top layer of glossiness that you see, because you don't ever want to start, you don't want to just jump right in to doing somebody's press-ons without prepping the nail first, because it's not going to end well for you, sis. Trust me on that one. You're going to end up having polish. They're going to call you back talking so their polish is chipping, polishing came off, and you don't want them problems. So here I am, guys, going in, and I do a little bit of shaping with my nails, and I try not to over shape too much. So I'm like really quick with it. I did make that mistake on my own self first. I like to practice on me first. um, but I made that mistake one time with myself, and realized that you don't need a buff, you don't need to file that much. So I do just a little bit of shaping here. I'm getting ready to go in with my base coat by Beetles. I have 4 brands that I really love working with, and Beetles is one of my top ones. I also use Macart, guys, and Rajum, and that's it's R. I cannot spell. What's happening to me? Rarj SM. I want to say, but anyway. So I'm putting on the base coat here, guys. We're ready to set this in the lamp. So I put these in the lamp for about 30 seconds to cure. Making sure that, I get those free edges, which is the sides and the tip and the back of the nail. There's nothing worse than doing an entire nail set only to, and you should be overlooking it repeatedly. Here they are in the lamp. But it's nothing worse than doing that and only to discover that you got nails that don't have polish on the sides, y'all. That's a bad feeling. Y'all, excuse my mat, it is destroyed, and here I am taking my hair out of my face. Sometimes it does get in the way. All right, now we're back at it. So here's my Beetles gel polish and my Macart. I like using these two together. Some polishes you cannot mix together because they do tend to separate, but usually when I use these two together, they don't. So this is Temptation, Terracotta Temptation by Macart. This is my nude base that I'm using to start building my French tip. I did recently just purchase a bunch of nudes, and I order a lot from Amazon. But I did purchase a bunch of nudes, just to have a wider variety and more options when it comes to doing French tips. But Terracotta Temptation seems to be like my go-to nude. And again, this one is made by Macart. And I'm being very light-handed, by the way, as I'm putting this polish on. You don't wanna be too heavy-handed with that, guys, because if you put on too much polish, it does drip down to the sides. And when you go put it in the lamp, excuse me, when you go put it in the lamp, guys, you're gonna end up with wrinkles and bubbles, and that ain't what you want. So here is my Beetles. Here's my Beetles nude. I'm mixing that in. This is the first time I've done this too, by the way. So I'm mixing it in with my Terracotta Temptation because I really want to go for more of a natural, like, I don't want to say flesh tone, but if you look at if you don't have on nails and you look at your nail beds, it's kind of the color I was going for. And right here, I'm just taking a brush and I'm cleaning up underneath. Especially when you're dealing with nudes, you want to be very careful that you don't have any polish that ends up underneath the nail, because it just looks crazy. If this happened to you before, then you know what I'm talking about. And here I am just going in with the second coat. So for those of you who don't know, I am a stay-at-home mom. I started my press-on nails journey last year, and I have learned so much. I am self-taught, and My kids, my kids and my husband, they're just amazed. They're like, we didn't even know you could do that. And I was like, yeah, me neither. But it's not hard. It's not hard at all. Um, I recommend to anybody that gets started with that, and those are going into the lamp. I cure those for about 60 seconds. So I actually like using two different polishes to do my tips. Y'all excuse my little legs. So you got your beetles. Everybody needs a white polish. Okay, that is a staple. That is a must-have. You need a white polish. So that one there, this Beetles white polish is of course for French nail tips. This polish is a little thicker than the other Beetles regular nail polish. So usually what I do is I mix those two together sometimes. But this time I was kind of playing around with it just a little bit, and now here I am putting it on my nail polish plate. And there are so many different ways, guys, you can do to start your Frenchie out with. I'm using this technique I learned from a young lady that I follow on Instagram. She said, if you just do a little dot in the middle and then take that dot and, slowly draw you a line to each free edge, and then start filling it in from there. She says she finds that to be a lot easier for her. I have done the A method. I've done all kinds of things. So I've even painted the whole nail white and then took it down to to where I wanted to go. And I didn't like that either because I'm wasting product here, and I really don't want to do that. So French nail tips, it really is. It is an art. I can tell you that. It will test your gangster. I would tell you that. And here, I decided to try. I was trying this brush out, and I didn't like it. It looked like it was taking off polish more than it was adding to. So here I am now, frustrated, trying to put it back because I'm losing time. I'm kind of in a hurry because I heard a three-year-old outside melting down. So yeah, this is a little messy, but we're gonna clean it up. It takes a lot of trial and error to figure out, what really works for you and what doesn't. This brush here, y'all, I turned right back around and ordered like 2 more the same day. So this is the Slim Shady brush. Nails by Dev is where I got it from. And I'll be sure to link this below. So again, going in with the Slim Shady brush, Nails by Dev. Go check her out. I absolutely love this brush. This brush has truly changed my life. But just doing a little bit of cleanup here. And when I do my French manicure tips, y'all, I like to look at it from the back, the front, and both sides, just to make sure that things are even. I don't have any gaps. And yeah. Adding a little bit of polish back there. Checking it out, making sure it looks great. And girl, woo, and here you go. Yeah, so if you like this kind of information and you love learning like I do, continue to follow us. Make sure you subscribe and comment below.